Hey guys, and welcome back, or if this is your first time, welcome to another online English lesson here with me, Ryan, from Online Language Instructors. One of the things I hear all the time from my English students is they're very confident when they're speaking in a casual environment, but as soon as that environment turns to the boardroom, to meetings, or perhaps even meetings with a client, that all these business terms, vocabulary, and phrases become very, very confusing. If this is you, and this is a problem that you deal with, then you want to hang around, because today we're going to be talking about some of the most common business phrases, vocabulary, and terms that you're going to hear in the business world. And we're going to get all that started in just a second. All right, before we get started here today, I've included some links below that will give you a little more information about online language instructors and some of the one-on-one and group lessons we provide online through Skype. We have over 1,000 different lessons for you to practice your English to become more fluent and become more confident. So check it out. All right, so today's lesson is all about business vocabulary and business phrases. Perhaps you want to learn business English and business phrases for an interview you have coming up. Or perhaps you're meeting with some clients and you want to polish up your vocabulary. Or maybe even you're getting confused at some of your meetings at the company or meetings with your clients. Well, whatever the reason, today we're going to discuss those and hopefully give you a few new words to use in your next business meeting. The first business term I'm sure you've heard before is 24/7. 24/7. And 24/7, as you can probably guess, means that something is open 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. So let's go down to the convenience store. Don't worry, it's open 24/7. Or we provide online customer support for our clients 24/7. All right, the next term is ahead of the curve. Ahead of the curve. And this means that you want to be more advanced than your competition. So we're investing a lot of money in research and development so we can stay ahead of the curve. Or let's not let the competition get ahead of the curve and start investing in some new products and services. All right, perhaps you've heard the next one before. At stake. At stake. And something at stake means something is at risk. I'm a little nervous about the presentation. There's a lot at stake. Or, you better prepare for the interview. There is a lot at stake to being successful. The next phrase, perhaps you've heard once or twice before, is back to square one. Back to square one. And to go back to square one means to start something all over again. I'm sorry, boss, our negotiations have broken down, and unfortunately, we're back to square one. Oh, another relationship down the drain. Looks like we're back to square one. If you like sports, then I'm sure you have heard this term before. It's ballpark figure. Ballpark figure. And a ballpark figure is a very inexact or rough number. Well, I'm not sure what an ad for the Super Bowl cost, but a ballpark figure would be about $4 million for a 20-second spot. Or, can you give me a ballpark figure on what it's going to cost for me to redo my kitchen? All right, our next one is big picture. Big picture. And a big picture is everything that's involved in a particular situation. Even though we all have specific tasks to do, our manager makes sure that we don't lose sight of the big picture. Or Perhaps your boss comes into one of your meetings. Okay, fellas, I don't have time to hear everything. Just give me an idea what the big picture is. Catch someone off guard. To catch someone off guard means to surprise someone, to do something that they were not expecting. Ryan was caught off guard when they asked him 5 minutes before the meeting to host it. Or perhaps you're making a phone call to one of your clients. I'm sorry to catch you off guard. It's me, Ryan, calling. Do you have a moment? Perhaps if you work for a larger company, you'll be familiar with this phrase, buy the book. Buy the book. And to do things by the book means that you're going to do things according to company policy or the law. It means to follow things 100%. Our company is regularly audited by regulatory agencies. It's important that we do things by the book. Or, do we do things by the book here? Or can we be a bit more creative in finding a solution to our problem? All right, that's it for today. I hope today's lesson was helpful, and I hope that you take some of today's new business words and phrases and put them in your vocabulary and use them in your next business setting. Until next time, Ryan from Online Language Instructors saying, see you next time. So if you enjoyed today's topic and today's lesson and want a one-on-one or small group lesson, then check out www.onlinelanguageinstructors.com. We have a lot more lessons on this topic and 1,000 different lessons for you to choose from.